right, FightHype.com here with the one and only Bill Haney in his luxurious house that I see you living it up big over there in Vegas, huh?
Devin taking care of me, man. That's
Devin
all I can
taking
say.
care of you. Devin taking care of you. I mean, speaking of which, Devin taking care of you. I saw a post that you put out saying that you are retiring from training. Now I know there's a little bit of confusion out there, but basically you're just saying you're no longer going to be handling the training duties for Devin, but you're still heavily involved in his career, right?
Oh, absolutely. And like to reiterate, what I put in my post in terms of business and my kids, my two young kids. I have an 11-year-old and a 6-year-old that also needs me as well. And Devin understands that. But our need for a coach and a business, the coach and then me doing the business, I think that I'm more valuable on the business side of it than the actual coaching side. I'm very passionate. I love to coach Dev. I love what we did in the last 14 years. But as I look around and I see it's so many good guys that can do the job that's around us. Devin has had the pleasure of meeting and working with. So we decided that I'll take a step back from the coaching. We'll continue to get our business, tight and continue to work at that part, and then look for another coach. So that's what Devin is doing right now. And I kind of just reserved the opportunity for him to come on and talk about who that person is going to be if he's decided it.
So when you say handle business, it's more than just the boxing career, right? Because obviously you've been wearing multiple hats. You've been trainer, manager, just everything that you've done to get Devin in his career to this point. It's not that you weren't handling his boxing business, but it's the Devin Haney enterprise, right? It's more than just boxing.
Absolutely. Devin has several different businesses. He's doing the real estate, it's the H Group Investments. He also has Dream World Transportation. He has WeDM CBD. So he's pretty busy, along with Devin Haney Promotions. So we want to continue to build his empire, and we wanted to continue to go in the trajectory that it's going. So that takes a whole lot of work, you know what I mean? And me and him have been wearing dual hats, doing the business and him as an athlete, me doing the business and me as a coach. So now we just want to tighten the business up, stay on top of it, and bring on a guy, that'll add to us and not take away. And, it's plenty of qualified individuals that can come in, that we have great relationships with, that can come in and do that part. And what I mean is full-time, head trainer, and of course I'll always fill in wherever I can fill in, wherever that is needed. But right now we need to stay on top of this business.
How much time did that take up, from your life being, a trainer? I think a lot of times people, when they hear about a trainer, they just think, all right, training camp starts 8 weeks, here's training, and then you're done. Is that kind of the case, or is it like a year-round job?
Oh, it's definitely a year-round job, and I expect that the person that comes in and fulfills my role will take it as serious as I took it. You know what I mean? I looked at it as a year-round job, in which you have to pay close attention to the fighter, where he's at mentally, physically, and emotionally. So it's about the stability that you're going to bring the fighter, throughout the year in training, pre-fight and post-fight.
Well, what do you think's been more difficult, the actual training or kind of handling the business?
I think I'm a natural with the business. I come from having a music background, music business background, and for me, the business part of it is a lot more easier because it comes natural to me. I think the actually training, I'm passionate about it. I love to train him, but with the guys around, it's some more guys that are more experienced than I am in that part. But when it comes to this business part of it, there's not a whole lot of guys that are as experienced with me in dealing with business and negotiations.
That's what's up.